Folks, we have not had a Stone Report update in quite some time. This is the new one. This comes toward the middle of December up into January. We're going to go through this very quickly, and I have a guest I'm going to introduce in just a moment. This season of Angels, the publisher said that this book is going fantastic. We're number 1, number 2 on Amazon in 3 different listings, which is quite amazing. A lot of you are getting it through our ministry along with our special offer for our audio CDs. Thank you for that. But if you don't have the book yet, please go to the store and get the book, or call us at the office, order it online. It's my understanding that it's at most Walmart stores now, the big Walmart stores in the country. Please get This Season of Angels, okay? And we would love to have you read that, because it's filled with brand new information that I've not taught before until I wrote this book. Also, the main event is on CD and DVD. Most of you are aware of that. Our new television programs will be offering this. And so I want to encourage you to get the DVDs, because they have a lot of pictures that the speakers used, and they show the crowd, they show the response of the people, the live preaching, but the CDs are good as well. So please get this set while we have it available. We don't offer these all year long, only really for a set period of time. Now, they've showed me a couple other things that we have available that you may be interested in. I'll go through these real quick. As you know, I personally select messages when I'm ministering that I believe are going to help people. This is one, How to Get Your Prayers Answered in the End Time. It's an audio CD. This one is called Oppression, Depression, and Suicide. Now, this was made available in the album that we did on the Manifest offer for the Angel book. So if you have that, you already have this one. If not, it's a single CD available. And also, let me show you this one here. Discover the prophetic seasons that we are now entering into. This is 6 messages on prophecy. And I'll just read these. The Chronicles of the Day of the Lord, Spirits that are battling your children, warring for the fulfillment of ancient prophecies. Number 4, discerning the times and seasons that we're in. Number 5, strange mysteries connected to the rapture. Number 6, when earthly time and prophecy collides. Now, I picked these out of 100 messages that was preached the past 18 months. So I hope, if you haven't heard these, that you'll do that. And I love this one here. This is called Experiencing the Glory of the Lord. And in Hamilton, Alabama, I don't want to go into detail about what happened, but it was one of the most unique and powerful services we were in 2019, how to see and experience the glory. I started teaching without any notes whatsoever and got into a realm of the Spirit that I hadn't been in years, and I'm saying that sincerely. And I still feel the presence of God when I talk about that. And the mystery of how your spirit prays to God. It's a great album with 2 audio CDs. And many of you already have this, but if you don't, The Apocalypse Made Easy. We decided to try to study the apocalypse from a perspective of where people could understand it. Now, a couple quick updates. Number 1, we only have a few rooms left on Deck 11, and that's the Perry Stone deck on the Bliss cruise ship for the Alaskan cruise. Over 500 people are down to go. They've blocked out that, I think it's the 11th floor for our people. We have some balcony rooms left, but they're going to go before long. By the end of January, they're going to get all the rooms back that are not sold, okay? So if you want to go with us and you've been thinking about it and waiting, time's just about up for that. We'd love to have you join us for the Alaska cruise. Do not forget the International Prophetic Summit in April. Jonathan Kahn will be back with us along with all of our other speakers, Joel Richardson, Bill Cloud, myself, Mark Biltz. All the men are coming back, and we're going to have a great prophetic summit. It's one of the biggest meetings of the year. Please also, parents and youth leaders, remember that Warrior Fest is coming up this year. Because of how the school schedules fell for spring break, we have to do 2 Warrior Fests back to back. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then the next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have different speakers coming to both of them. We have different lead singers coming to both of them, and the information will be at perrystone.org and also advertised on television in the month of February. But don't wait too late. We're going to be sending the information out through Omega Center International to our mailing list of youth pastors and leaders. So please, there's no fee to attend. You know that. There's no fee whatsoever, but we want to have you there. And also, the other thing I want to make you aware of is that our study Bible, took so much time to lay out that it's taking additional time to finish the layout. They're doing a double proofreading of it and also printing it. It will not be out until April. I regret that. I apologize. We were told it would be earlier. They thought it would be earlier. The company did, but it's going to be that thick. And so we have to get the leather in, we have to pay for the paper, and we have to pay for the layout, and it's a very expensive project. But April, be looking for the book, and I think I can safely say that that should be the deadline. I have a guest with me from Jerusalem. Come over here. Now, those of you that have been to Israel with me know who this is. This is just a man we know as Shweki. Now, that's not his first name.
Yeah, my first name is Muhi.
Muhi.
Yeah.
So this is his first name. But we know him as Shweki. Now, I've got to tell a funny story. We always take a man with us to Israel. He's been about 8 times, and his name is Anthony.
Yes.
And Anthony could not remember Shweki's name. So he got on the bus, and he said, "Hey, are we going to go see Squeaky?"
Yeah.
So instead of saying Shweki, he's called him Squeaky.
Yes.
And he didn't do it disrespectfully. He just didn't. So we have laughed for years about Anthony calling him Squeaky.
Yes.
And it was just he couldn't remember the name.
But
he's
he
become
called me Squeaky.
yeah, but he's become a very good friend. Now, I want to show you something here, because one of the things that he is known for is he's in my book, he's probably the #1 antiquities dealer for actual Israeli antiquities in the world. Now, those of you that have been to the Prophetic Summit and some of our big conferences know that we have put out oil lamps.
Yes.
From Samaritan time, Roman time, Herodian time, and they came from his shop, and they all have certificates. Now, I have a collection of antiquities that in the next 3 years we're going to be releasing slowly at our tables at OCI. We don't want to take them on the road. It's too much to take.
Yes.
It's too risky because you can't guard them. But we have cameras, and they're very expensive. Now, I've got to show you this. Now, Charlie, you're probably going to want me to, you're going to want to take a close-up of this in a minute. But he just got this in, and he doesn't even know exactly what this coin is, right? You haven't researched it yet.
No, not yet.
But we know it's authentic because it came from a businessman here that had bought it, and you were able to get it.
Yeah.
This is an actual gold coin, and it has 2 faces on it. And I'm looking at this, and they definitely are. They look like Roman emperors.
Yes.
They almost look like. I'm trying to see if it's the same one. 2 different time frames when he ruled. But that's 24 karat gold. That's a coin. He is the greatest coin dealer that I've ever met. And I will be sharing with you probably in about a year and a half something that we've actually made an agreement with him over something. And we're going to be able at our main conferences, now this will not be everywhere, trust me, but our main conference, we're going to be able to offer antiquities, authentic coins. I love history. Yes. I love doing this. I love people to get blessed. I see them wear them. I see people that wear what we've...
ancient, and this is the history of Israel, those coins.
It's right.
It's real.
It's history.
Yes.
And so we're getting all the documentation for some stuff, etc. And we're going to be able to sell these, and the money will go into the ministry. Not to me personally, not to anybody on staff. It will go into the ministry. And so I will be, maybe at the Prophetic Summit we'll have some stuff available, but I'll be getting up to being able to say, there's a table out there with 5 coins that are rare, and it's going to be interesting. And I love this stuff. I love history. This is my hobby. I don't fish. I don't hunt. I couldn't hunt because I can't kill anything. That's just me. I don't golf. I don't, spend time going to movies. I don't go to the beach, and I probably should because Pam loves the beach. This is the hobby I took up at 8 years of age. And now I've been studying, researching very heavy ancient coins. So Shweki, I want to say we always go to his shop when we go to Jerusalem, and he's always so kind to us, so kind to our people. And we're going to be going to Israel. This is another thing I need to tell you all for the update. We are going to be posting Israel information in January. Now this year, our trip filled up in June. We literally ran out of space. And I want to tell you something, and you told me the Americans are coming back like crazy.
Yeah.
That's the big group now. It was the Russians. Yes. The Americans dropped. Now the Americans are all coming back, probably because of President Trump and the embassy.
That's true, yes.
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah.
Because he's shown the support, and God's blessings coming to Israel as a result of that, to the Palestinians, Arabs, Jews, Christians, everybody. It's amazing. So please remember this, that the Israel tour books up so fast now. And once we get to a certain limit, the problem is we can't get hotel rooms at our hotel, and we can't get space on the airlines. And so it's not like, you know, you used to be able to wait till like September and October and get on. Can't do it now. Because I'm telling you, the hotels are slammed. They're coming from China. They're coming from Indonesia, from Singapore, from Africa. Brazil. Yeah, the Hispanics are bringing tens and tens of thousands. So as an American, listen to me. If you've ever wanted to go to Israel, I have a partners-only tour and I have a main tour. Please do not try to wait till May, June, and July to figure it out. Start planning now, and when the information comes out, you can be a part. And Shweki, by the way, this is where we hang out. Shweki has a shop. I don't want to say too much, but Shweki has a shop, and we always go down there and hang out because it's near the hotel. It's actually at the basement of the hotel. We go down there and hang out, man. We have so much fun. And I got my magnifying glass, don't I? I'm like a coin numismatic expert. I know half of what I need to know. But anyway, Shweki, you're a good friend. Thank you so much for. And you want to say anything to our people?
Yeah, I want to say God bless you and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year
for
everybody. And God bless America.
Yeah, see, good friend of mine.
Thank you so much.
Ever since he was a little boy. Some of you have heard me tell the story. And God's blessed him. He's a dear friend. All right, that's the Stone Report. And don't forget, follow me on Perry Stone Ministries Facebook. And we will be having other forms of social media in the very near future that we're going to be on that's brand new that we're not on right now. So be looking for that as well. Shweki, thank you. God bless you. God bless you, Shweki. No, I got to give it back to him. God bless you all.